planty people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to show you guys a little bit of how you can make your own potting soil, especially if you're in a hurry, you're on a budget, and maybe your usual potting soil is out of stock and you need to repot a plant like ASAP. I am over at Home Depot right now and I'm going to show you guys like a very easy, user-friendly, affordable way to make your own potting mix. And I thought a very good way to do that was to literally walk into Home Depot, show you where I go, show you exactly the mixes that I look at and what I think about certain ones, and we can go from there. There's only gonna be like 3 things that I would say that you would need, and you don't even need all 3 of them. I would definitely recommend at least 2, but yeah, let's go look around at Home Depot. Hopefully they have some soil, because last time I was here, they only had like the really big bags of potting mix, and I don't really need that much. So let's go see. Voiceover time. So there was a ton of people over there, and it was kind of like really quiet, so I was really embarrassed to talk at all. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So this is vermiculite, and I've been really interested in this because it's supposed to be very similar to perlite, which is what I'm showing you right now. And they're both the exact same price and the same exact size, and essentially they just, improve drainage. They give more, I don't want to say aeration, but they just give your potting mix more ability to drain. I've used this sphagnum peat moss, and I would only recommend it if you have a lot of plants that are really thirsty. Here's another indoor potting mix. I don't really think that there's a huge difference between indoor and then the one that's right next to it. I think it might just be kind of like a way to try and advertise and get you to buy multiple ones, because they make you think that you need multiple. There's also an organic option. I think I've used this one before, but I'm pretty sure the last time I used it that I got mealies in my potting mix, so I'm not gonna recommend it to you guys. I've used this coarse blend of potting or orchid bark, and it's just a little bit too much for me. I would definitely recommend more of the regular ones. You don't even need like the ones that have all the perlite and everything else mixed into it. You can just go for your regular basic one. I also wanted to show you guys, this is where I get my my moss, and it's only $5, or it's not even $5. It's a pretty good price for what it is, and I use that for whenever I send out any of my cuttings and my Hoyas, and I put that in a Ziploc bag, and it's great. Okay, planty people, so it is a new day, and sorry that I didn't get to film this whole video all in one go, but things happen, and sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches. We're outside, it's noisy as heck, and I'm gonna show you what my soil is gonna look like today. I do have it in a tote because it's just so much easier for me that way, and I did pick up the vermiculite instead of the perlite because I wanted to switch things up a bit, and they were essentially the same price, so why not? I think I've heard that vermiculite doesn't break down as quickly as perlite and just float to the top. I feel like it's just really overexposed, so that's why I keep moving the camera, and so I really want to give that a try, so stay tuned to see what the mix looks like. Okay guys, so this is what I decided to pick up from, it ended up being a Lowe's because my Home Depot ended up not having these small bags of potting mix. So I picked up the plain potting mix, grows plants twice as big apparently. This is what I would just call your typical go-to everyday type of potting mix. It's not specially for anything, I wouldn't think, but anyway, I just call this like original, essentially. I picked up some orchid bark. Last time I went with the really coarse blend, so this time I wanted to go with the more regular mix as well. And I also picked up the vermiculite, so I wanted to show you guys kind of what it looked like. So this is what the vermiculite looks like. I wasn't really expecting it to look like this, but okay, it's kind of interesting. It is still kind of like powdery a little bit. I thought that it would stay and hold its shape a little bit better than perlite, but we will see. This is my current mix that I have going on, which is essentially everything that I have except perlite based. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna add all these guys in here, and it's just gonna be one big potting mix. So let's do that. All right, this is what the the regular potting mix looks like. It does have, you know, a little bit of I'd say orchid bark already in there, but it's just not enough. Just not enough. It looks like a giant, like, beach. It definitely looks like a beach. So I'm gonna mix this up and show you guys the final product. Okay guys, and this is our final mixture. I think it looks really, really cool. It looks like sandy, sandy soil, even though it's definitely not sand. You can definitely still see all the perlite coming through, and I don't know, I think that this looks like a really, really good mix. It looks like, to me, it looks very aesthetically pleasing. Now, I did want to let you guys know that you absolutely do not have to go out and get yourself a gigantic tote so that you can mix all of your mediums together. You definitely don't have to do that. You can get yourself like a small bowl and mix your soil as you need it, and that's kind of like a really good way to do it anyway, especially if you have certain plants. I hope you guys can hear me. Especially if you guys have certain plants that need specific needs. Like say you have something that is a little bit more on the thirsty side, you could add a little bit less orchid bark or a little less perlite or whatever you're adding in extra with your potting mix. So you can definitely customize it and just play with it. Play with it, see how your plants react. And because that's what I'm doing. I love trying new things. I am by no means a soil snob, but I do like to experiment and try new things. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm sorry it's so loud and noisy outside. I love being out here, but it's really hard to film videos because it is so noisy and people driving by. But I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, and if you really like the content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And we will see you guys next time.